Hey everybody, I hope that you're having a great week. I wanted to first apologize that our 52 weeks of Chasing Good Health this week is slightly delayed because I have been out sick with the flu and my middle daughter also had the flu. So we have been, sort of waiting for the other shoe to drop and other people in my house to get it. The last time I had the flu was about 4 years ago. I obviously do not take flu shot. I do not take any antiviral, so no like Tamiflu or any of that business. I don't even take Tylenol. I'm a purist fighter when it comes to the flu. And while it's a miserable few days, it actually, I believe, helps your body get over it faster. So I'm finally better. I did not want to obviously give it to anybody here, so I stayed home for a few days. And again, my daughter was home too. We were both we were together at a swim meet indoors this past weekend, and I don't know if we got it there or where we got it. But at any rate, sometimes it's unavoidable. At any rate, I like to view these things in the positive, which is, I told Ellen that our immune system's just got this huge big workout, and so now we'll be even healthier for the rest of the year. So that's the way I choose to look at it. At any rate, my apologies. Morgan was also out of town, which is unusual that we would both be out at the same time, and she does all of our marketing, so we had no one to really get this information to you. So we're starting this week off, week 6, a little bit late. This is one of my most favorite Chasing Good Health practices. To me, this is something that everybody can do and that everybody really should do. I hate to should people because, again, I'm not the expert and I'm not your guru. I'm here to teach you to be the expert in chasing good health for you. So I never like to should people into doing things, but this one is one that is you should actually consider this. And I think it's true because there are so many options for us now. When we think about movement and working out, my sweet Lord, there are millions of opportunities and options for us. We can go to bar classes, we can do CrossFit, we can go to kind of HIIT workouts, we can do other types of strength training, we can do a fitness program that's sort of a group fitness. Faster Way to Fat Loss is a super popular, very, very effective one right now. So there are lots of them, lots of things that we can do. And so the key is to find a movement that moves you. And it is, I'll say that again, the key and this week number 6 Chasing Good Health tip is you have to find a movement that moves you. And if it doesn't move you, like really move you, then you are never going to be consistent with it. You could force yourself into it for a period of time, and you can try on the latest exercise program, regime, etc. But if it doesn't really move you from the inside out, then it's not something that you're going to stick with. We actually did the 10,000 steps this week. Am I absolutely attached to we have to walk 10,000 steps? No. I'm absolutely attached to the idea that walking is one of the best ways to start finding out what movement moves you. And in fact, I think that as humans, we could really get back to the basics of just moving our body, and that's probably enough if you are following really good food combining principles, you're not eating more than you should. So if you are incorporating all the 52 weeks of things we've done so far, all 5 of those, then the need to do an overly long or tiresome workout is just not there. You don't have to do that. So our 52 weeks of Chasing Good Health week 6 focuses on taking 10,000 steps. Really, that's sort of the trendy thing right now, the 10,000 steps. There's really no magic to that number, in my opinion. That's about 5 miles of walking, which isn't that many if you think about what you do on a daily basis anyway. You would probably need to be able to walk 2 or 3 miles after work or make time for that. The point is that you do make time for some sort of movement every single day. That could be a walk with a friend. That's my favorite one, especially if you're starting a practice, get a friend to actually walk with. Or, do it on your own. But this week, at least for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I want us to really take on the idea of actually putting a movement practice into our day that we enjoy, that moves us. For me, I practice yoga a lot. I discovered yoga in 2012. I've not been a lifelong practitioner. I only have started practicing, say, in the last 7 years, and it is the movement that moves me. I also like walking Louise, my dog, and that also moves me. I do not enjoy sort of the group fitness workout kind of trainings. That is not for Kimmy. That could be for you, and it may absolutely move you. And if it does, that counts. But I want us to be super intentional about tracking and writing about a movement that moves us. Because if what you're doing doesn't really move you, then I think you're missing some of the benefit of the movement sort of section of Chasing Good Health, because movement is a big part of it. Moving our body and actually taking a step to be less sedentary is a huge thing when you're talking about chasing good health. And I want you to do something and find something that really moves you, something that can inform you of what your body needs at a particular day and time. And so for whatever that is, I'm happy for you to do it. But I do want you to actually track it this week on your sheet. And I want you to think about, does the movement that you're doing move you? Because if it does, you are on the right track to a lifelong practice of something that is incredibly beneficial for your health. So if you are thinking about incorporating a movement practice, it is science. It is going to help your metabolism. It is going to help your microbiome. It is going to help your sleep. It's going to help your body rhythms. It's going to help your immune system. It's going to help lower inflammation. There is really nothing wrong. You can't really point to a negative about moving your body. So movement is this week a movement that moves you. It's not enough just to exercise, in my opinion. The movement has to really move you. And when it does, you'll really see huge impact and huge benefit. And so I want us to really think about that. And if anybody is willing to share a movement that actually moves you, I would love to hear that from you. Because when we do that, again, a consistent practice of something that you love, can reclaim movement as part of your integrated being, because movement has to be part of that, because we are about chasing good health. We have to be moving every single day. If any of you guys are in Lexington, and if you would like to do a group walk together, I would love that. Post here and we'll schedule it maybe for this weekend. If not, please call a friend, do something to get outside, even if it's freezing cold outside, and try movement this week. I'd love to hear what you think. On Monday, I'll be rolling out week 7. Again, I was a little tardy this week because Morgan was gone and I was out sick. So we'll be sort of a quick turn on this one. But again, the process is the process, and I'm just trying to be super chill about that. So I do not like that this is Thursday and we didn't do it Monday, but that's just the way it goes, and we're going to be chill about it. So you guys tell me what you think about movement, and I cannot wait to hear what you're doing and the practice that moves you. That's what we're talking about. We're not just talking about walking 10,000 steps. I'm not just telling you to go out and find an exercise class. I'm telling you to find a movement practice that moves you, and when you find it, you will know it. It's not going to be something you have to think about. I also want to do a quick thing for anybody new to the Juice Ritual. Anybody new, I'm happy to go through the 52 weeks of Chasing Good Health program with you on a separate call. We do that every single Tuesday. So if you're new, we can do kind of a, sort of an overview or an onboarding, because I want to make sure that we're taking good care of you and that you know the mechanics of how this is working, especially with 52 weeks of Chasing Good Health. You will get it emailed to you, and it's also posted in our group. I hope everybody has a super healthy week, and I also cannot wait to see what movement practices move you. Have a great day.